if anybody's in the YouTube chat, I can't quite see it. I'm gonna get it pulled up here in a second. How y'all doing? There we go. What's good, everybody on YouTube? Mm. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of just took a loss earlier during London session. So, you know, we're low risk until obviously one, price cleans up, and two, you know, until I'm not gonna risk the same. Like I risked 200 to like 300 a trade. So, you know, half risk, make back our loss, plus some more, and then keep rolling. Good morning, Lean. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see. I still gotta go live on fucking TikTok. Yeah, see, and some days, like, some days we're gonna hop on the charts, you know, and I'm already being a trader. I'm gonna be looking for a trade, but I mean, it's gonna be the same accounts. As you guys can see, the balance. So I've posted on my story hella the past 2 days. So there's lots of updates on every trade. And then into London shorts, where I took a L last night. But that's life, gang. All right, let's see. Oh, I gotta fix the theme. Oh Lord. Sorry for the people on TikTok. That's gonna look terrible. All right, let's see. Mm. Uh, oops. I gotta capture a new image. Hold on. My bad. Let's see. Open source. Window capture. There we go. And then which one? Here we go. Boom. Oh, geez. Bro, why is the banner in the way? Alright, there we go. Alright, we're gonna be locked in for this morning. I gotta put this like right here or some shit. But I guess I should have fixed this before I went live, but I thought it was fixed low key. So why is my camera not above it, bro? What are we doing? Bruh. Why the fuck is it not working like it always does? Every time I usually put it above it, it goes above it smoothly. Yeah, main thing we're gonna be doing is waiting for shorts, and I gotta fucking fix this because apparently I'm stupid. Why is it not under the? Oh, There we go. And then banners on top. Okay. Alright, fix the layering issue. Alright, now drag this motherfucker up like this. That should be pretty good, I would think. Yeah, that's pretty good, I guess. Right, we're not high risk because we just took a loss. So, one thing I could add is the top step P&L. You go ahead and do that. Let's do it. Oops. There we go. Oh, it's because it's on the bottom. What's good, everybody on TikTok? We're just chilling this morning. We're gonna be live every single day in April, so we're gonna be doing our thing, or at least trying to. All right, here we go with this. So yeah, if you ever want to see my full screen, obviously you can hop on YouTube. Control. Bang. These shorts don't hit Asia low. I'm gonna be why don't I risk more? Cause I don't really have to. It's just super calm every time I hop in a trade. I also just lost a trade, so um the way I trade, I mean obviously you see my RR carries. My win rates, I mean, pretty decent. Obviously, I mean I still lose. But sometimes I can go on like losing streaks, so I just account for all of that. So, you know, even if I went on 5 losing trades, right, I'd still have the accounts. I'm not really too worried about passing them because, I mean, I'm going to pass them in a week regardless because that's just how I trade. Even on a micro or two. If you're trading the right way, you should easily pass them within a week. And like I mean, I feel like this isn't even holding that far, but it should be pretty obvious if we draw into these Asia lows. So we should be chilling in that case. Let me turn some music on for the TikTok chat. YouTube's not gonna have any music because I don't want those. Just honestly, I don't want the thing to get copyrighted. Appreciate the follow. Appreciate the follow. But yeah, like I told you guys, we're gonna be live on YouTube every single day. So these accounts, we're gonna be keeping them alive 30 days. Obviously, we got to get the Express account first, but we're already 5,200 in profit, so you know we'll get there. We'll get there. Is Tradeovate working? I don't know. I'm not. This is on Top Step X. Yeah, I took this, of course. What was I about to do? Oh, yeah. This is like a terrible entry for me because that high was very quick, very quick. You know, if we look on the 1 minute, I mean, golly. But hopefully we don't draw into this data high. That would obviously probably run my stop. Let's see, bro. I always get restricted. It's ridiculous. But there's no reason this is a technical data high. I mean, it's such a random candle. But we'll see if we draw into it. I don't think we will, though. I will. I'm gonna see. It depends how much lower we move. It depends, you know, where we're at specifically when we go into 930. I'm not gonna allow it to wick me out. I mean, if it just stops me out, it stops me out. But a wick out, that's kind of what happened on my London trade, which is just, you know, is how it is. Usually my stops are large enough to account for that, but, you know, sometimes it still happens. Usually I've entered way better, so my stop could be more above the high. So even if we did re-sweep the high, you know, we're still good to go. We got 8 people in the YouTube chat. Appreciate everybody in here. We're gonna be live for every 30 days, so I'm gonna try and keep it as entertaining as possible, but I'm not the most entertaining in the world. Not liking this 15-minute into the hourly, but we'll continue to let it run. There's nothing really, like, I'm not gonna really long this. There's no SMT or anything. Just inducing more liquidity into the lows. We're inside of the high time frame buy model, right? So we want to be, I mean, as careful as possible shorting here. You know, like, I'm not gonna just keep trying this, right? But midnight open sitting below Asia untapped lows. Obviously the Asia excuse me, the Asia lows delivering from a bullish PD array, but it's nothing like too large on the 4-hour, right? We just have lows resting. So if anything, we should at least be able to reset 10 p.m. low. But if we don't, we don't. You know, if we run my stop here, or you know, run these highs, there's really no more point in even trying to short or trade it. I mean, it's just because obviously it's literally telling you it wants to go higher, but you know, you're seeing bearish price structure. And these are days that I very rarely avoid shorting because you always can get the tendency of like, oh, it's just really high, I need to short. But this is like the first short, well, with London last night too, but this is the first short I took in general in a while. So in like 2 weeks, maybe a week or two. Man, London's so gay, bro. Ooh, I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. I said K. K. TikTok's so stupid, bro. You can't say anything. You're gonna get banned. Oh, I forgot to put the music on. My bad. ADD. That's how easy. That's how easy. You guys saw it live. That's how easy it is for me to move on to a new subject and forget what I was doing. Oh, it's because yeah, it's because this was. I hate when it does this. Uh-oh. Yo, appreciate, dang, we got 8 people still chilling in the YouTube chat. I see 4 of you have liked, but appreciate the love. We're gonna be chilling until we hit take profit. We may look for longs. I'm not saying anything because right the time has to align for it. But we may smash longs. We're really riding off this 8 sequence into 9, distributing lower, and then if we get that 10 reversal here, you know, I may be on to take it. I may. But we just gotta see how it plays out. Hopefully, there's no way. I mean, if somehow this 3 candle model, like, because we swept this low, and somehow if we play out to this range high, I mean, it is what it is, you know. But hourly stack in. I mean, technically, I'm not looking at this. I know a lot of you guys probably see this, but I wouldn't want for it to take to 10 to deliver. I would want to see it left open for us to continue to deliver lower using the 15-minute. We don't really have a 30-minute FEG, right? So pretty much anything but coming back and running very quickly to my stop loss. Because like we can come in here, tap the order block in the OTE, but you know, if price is gonna continue to be ugly like that, this is when you just gotta step away, you know. Appreciate all the likes on TikTok. Keeps like hanging in my face. I'm not trying to look emo. Just got bedhead, gang. Ugh. Oh, whatever. Whatever. Bro, I still forgot to put the music on. Oh my god. I'm struggling with it though for some reason. Oh no, it loaded perfectly now. I don't know. Sometimes when I use Apple Music, it doesn't want to load. Like it'll load, but it won't. Like I'll click it. Jesus Christ. Holy moly, that was loud. It's like a flashbang. Make sure OBS desktop audio is off. We're chilling, we're chilling. Low key took a partial? Yeah, I feel that. I mean, I can't really partial. Once we break this low, if we're able to use that, we'll see. Mm. Obviously, if I get stopped, I'll be down like 500 on the day. So, we'll have losses. I mean, it's all part of the game, bro. The only thing I could probably say is I shouldn't have took a loss on a day where we're obviously opened above. I shouldn't take more than one loss, excuse me. But, it's the eval. I'm just trying to lock in. So if I lose, it's all good. It's more up to me. Like, it's more up to like how you deal with it and react to it and continue into the next day. I could easily, obviously, like literally blow all 5 accounts right now, just being stupid. Like everybody could. But that's literally like level 1. You just gotta lock in, take it one day at a time. Is the music too loud? Oh man, forgot I always gotta check this. Oh fuck. Alright, it's not that loud. Just trying to make sure that it's not louder than me. Appreciate the 9 people in the YouTube chat. We're locked in. I figured out how to finally pop out the YouTube chat so I don't have to look at it on my phone. I'm an idiot. Appreciate the likes on the TikTok chat. Bro, if we really don't run lower here, it's just going to be one of those days. 981. Midnight opens resting right below. Midnight, I mean, bro, seriously, if this don't hit, I mean, this is one of those days. That's crazy if it does. Because I never short. Like, obviously, I see the bullish structure we're in. I never short like this. But I mean, dang. This is why you can't force it, though. If I sat here and tried to force this short all day, I would cry, probably. I just have a bad feeling about the short. I think it's because I long every single day. So that's a skill issue on my part. But that's why I'm not going to pull it break even. I'm going to allow it to breathe. Just, I see what I see. I'm very confident in it. If it doesn't hit, I mean, it's just not meant to be. It's just not the meant to be game. Appreciate the 200 likes. Everybody who stopped by on YouTube, be sure to drop a like. I hate saying that. That feels so weird to say, but I feel like you just gotta do it. But yeah, appreciate you guys. It's easier to do in a video. Like if I'm posting like a random short video or something that's stupid, it's like so easy to say something cringe or dumb because I'm posting it and then my mind's right on to the next video. But here I gotta sit in front of like even if it's like 5 people, bro. Oh man, I forgot to go live in the Discord. Oops. Oops. Alright. Nobody's probably gonna hop in there, but that's good. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, my bad, bro. My bad. I saw you in the YouTube chat. I didn't even think about it, bro. Silly, silly goober. YouTube was bugging. Hopefully, what do you mean? Was it like, was it lagging or hopefully not? Yeah. Mm, mm. Oh, I feel you. I feel you. Real. Mm, mm, mm. All right. Yeah, so we're gonna be chilling. We're gonna be chilling. I'm gonna just hold it through New York Open, to be honest. It is what it is. Because my sequence, if 9 reruns 8 tie, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. I can't do too much about that. Mm, mm, mm. Russ, can you hear the music in the Discord or no? Oh wait. Oh, that's the Discord music. Oh, I bet. Bet. All right, all right. I need to run and get a water. My mouth is kind of stupid dry right now. Mm-mm. All right, I'm gonna skip the song and then go grab this water. Oh. All right. Let me go grab this water real quick. Man, since we got introduced into the real world, my freaking dog is in the vet and he's like 18 years old. Oh my goodness. Ah, ah. Let's go ahead and get some RIPs in the chat. What's up, Drizzy? Dang, Discord filled up. What's good, everybody? Might be bullish. Ooh, it's all good. It's all good. It's one of those days. It's like if it's bullish and it continues higher, it dude, I had a funny video. I just can't post it. I just can't post it. After the amount of stuff I saw in the comments on the first video, I was like playing like completely. Boy, they do not joke. Monty, if I wasn't live, I would let you on, but oh, I think you just accidentally pressed that. You good, G? You good? Bro, I got three screens, and I feel like still don't have enough area. I'm gonna do this. Folk, if this low holds, I'm genuinely just, bro. There's no SD at it. If that holds, bro, it is what it is, gang. It really is. Really is what it is. Let's see, what time is it? Oh, we got 3 minutes. All right, we're good. I'm gonna just hold it because if I get wicked out, I mean, it is what it is. What's good, Lean? For some reason, it shortens usernames. What's good, Yuka? Once, what's the level? 24, 175. That's 21, 475. But mine's 24 147. Honestly, a terrible entry, but it's all good. Yeah, good one, buddy. Good one, buddy. Kruger, you just can't understand this aura, twin. You'll never see 500 or $1,000 on one micro in your life, game. No, I'm just trolling. I'd only say that to somebody who's like Kruger. I wouldn't say it to somebody else. Yeah, lock in game. So how you think you're gonna get when you're on one mini, twin? You think you're just gonna magically hold that one mini? How you gonna hold one mini for 10 bandos if you can't even hold one micro for a bando? That's the same thing. It's a 1 to 10 difference. One micro, that's literally 10 bandos on one mini. I'll hold that mini for a minute. Come on, game. The only reason I don't have previous highs as a draw is because we've got midnight open resting for Wednesday and Tuesday. So, you know, weekly open. We've got low resistance, obviously, no SMT. We've got London and Asia resting versus just the quote unquote look of a protected high. So, I mean, for just the situation one of how we reacted here on a 15 inside of an hourly, right? Inside that same wick. Also, you know, if we check left, right? Do we have SMT anywhere that's like obvious? You know, I know it's like no. So that's what also kind of hurts my conviction. But, you know, it's like I don't know, bro. You guys know I just don't like shorting in general, so it is what it is type shit. Hopefully we can just flush out open, which would be very cool. Cutthroat, cutthroat. This is that moment where you're side-eyeing ES pumping and you're in NQ shorts. We probably finna get slapped. Oh. Boing, boing. I don't talk about side-eyeing. Kruger, what do you even mean, gang? I'm looking at it to the side, ain't I? You can't see my face, but I'm literally looking to it on the side. Bro, that is not a high school girl thing. Bro, I'm grown, bro. You think I see high school girls? No, gang. Why? How would I know if that is or isn't? I'm just gonna deny it because that's what I'm saying. Kruger, just go to your Persian school and be quiet, bro. Do they even allow girls at your school? Huh, gang? Quit worrying about your trade and lock in on the chat. Yeah, but aren't you Persian though? I'm like 90% sure you're Persian. So I'm assuming you're not gonna go to school with nasty Europeans. I'm just joking. Weak. You're silly, bro. Oh man, we're finna get railed. No SMT. I'm gonna hold it though, just cause there's really no point, gang. If we slap OTE, we slap OTE. If we slap my stop loss, we do. Which one was I trying to pull up? This one. Yeah, we're resting right at a premium, so gang, I don't care. I'll be in the group of people that got stopped in shorts today, and I'll be perfectly happy with it. It is one thing, guys. It's like in this moment here, right? If we're sitting inside the low time frame, right, and we flip buys, right? Say we're getting in long, I don't know, like right here, some shit like that. Oh, we just flipped the inverse. We just flipped the inverse, guys. Right, imagine we get in long, chops around a bit, right? Starts dipping back lower. You know, you guys are gonna be sweating. So either way, no matter what, you know, if you're gonna set buys here, you know, set a valid stop loss. If you're long in 930 and your stops, I mean, honestly, if your stops above these highs anywhere resting it here, I don't know. In my opinion, it's kind of just gambling, right? At this point, we had closed below, right? 50% of, you know, we've got 50% of the wick covered. We've got the order block covered. We got the fair value gap covered. You know, so if I get 3 PD arrays ran, I mean, it is what it is, you know. I know my ass is next. So it is what it is. We'll see what we do. Yeah, we'll probably just stop, but it's all good. Ooh. Man, through stall. Now I can just be like, this is not an April Fool's joke. First day of the live stream, I lost. Hopefully it can get like 4 million views. You added another short? Nah. Nah, we're still the Discord can see the whole screen. Yeah, you'll see. If I ever add in something, you'll see this like be uncorrelated with that. I don't know. I don't have any other accounts in, if that's what you're wondering. I haven't traded on anything else. This is like low probability. Because, like, you know, if this short doesn't play out in a situation where it otherwise likely would, right, we're probably most likely going to continue higher. And I don't want to long. I mean, you guys know I love long. I'll long anything, but I literally don't. I would, like, this is so ugly to long, in my opinion. So if it just plays out, it plays out. You're like, you're pretty much literally longing the idea of a trend line. Like, Tory Trades is eating today. So I really don't care. Trigger, you're funny, bro. You're funny. You're funny. Try to skip this song. Either way, though, I'm gonna stay live until we hit take profit or stop loss, just because that's how it's gotta be. I want to make sure I go live every day and then have like not highlights, but something like that. Let's see. My YouTube videos are doing terrible. Gang, what are we doing? I'm just gonna post another trade recap. All right, if I get stopped, like I said, I'm gonna probably get off because I'm not gonna trade anymore. I'm gonna wait for price to clear up. Because you know, if we lose game, we lose. It is what it is. It's one thing over time you just gotta learn to deal with. You know, you're gonna take those losses. And if I sat here itching my neck, crying that I took a loss, you know, chasing that, oh, I finished email or something, you know, then I'd instantly blow it. Well, not instantly, but I'd probably end up blowing it. And not, I mean, I wouldn't, not putting that down on myself, but just in any situation where you think like that, you're probably gonna end up blowing it. Probably gonna, but I can't believe that played out on that 15-minute. I mean, we call, like, you could see it, but that's still ridiculous. This is one of those days where I'm willing to take a loss. Mm, mm, mm. Too deep in that blood. Think it go deep and go deep. What's I looking for? Okay, sorry, reality, bro. Yeah, no SMT at the highs, no SMT at the lows. We're genuinely cooked, gang. Put stop loss over data high. I'm good, gang. If we run pretty much past that point, we're gonna draw into the data high. And if we do that thing where we put double equal highs in, I mean, gang, it is what it is. My entry's too bad to cover data highs. If I had a better entry, you know, it'd be different. But I was entered before. I was entered at like 8:15, I think. Or no, yeah, no, 30. Yeah, so 8:45, my bad. Mm. Look, he might take. Yeah, bro. I mean, it's one of those days. It's one of those days for sure. Of course, I'd be more. I'd in hindsight, I'd be like, oh yeah, today would be a great day for it to do that. But you know, I'm still pretty confident in the short, so I'm hard headed. I'd rather take a loss than I don't know. This is like pretty classic, right? So if it loses, it loses. So you know, at the end of the day, like if you're like there's one like just being pretty smart about it and be like, all right, you know, it's pretty you know, it's pretty how do you explain it? It's pretty like an obvious like seek and destroy day or like chop day, you know. So it's like, all right, if I'm already coming after open and we haven't cleared up, then ain't no real point. It's not crying, gang. I'm live. I have to stay what's it called? I have to stay entertaining or talking, you know. If I was live just on Discord, I wouldn't be saying shit, to be honest with you. I'd just be scrolling on my phone. That's one thing, since everybody, you know, since we got some people in the Discord, that's some shit you'll see that you'll be like, does he actually act like that? But it's like literally what you have to do for social media. I've been doing it 2 years, and like some of that shit I've seen, and it's like you just got to do it, you know. Because like I'm an F level creator, right? So some things I gotta do. Other things I will just won't do. I'm simply not gonna do stuff like that. But to a certain level, well, we'll have some cringe here and there. But I think that's just kind of how it is being a creator, right? Like when rappers first started rapping, it's like that's probably cringe. They started doing, I don't know, like whatever they do. That was probably cringe at the time until it started working. See, right now I should probably freak out. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Ah! I'm just trolling, bro. All right, let's work on this thumbnail. Yeah, see, guys, what did I just say? If you long the inverse here, what are you doing now? What are you doing now? Film that it cannot be rewound. Kruger, if you took a trade, bro, send it. Wait, missed my short, I'm out? You said that 10 minutes ago. What happened in 10 minutes, game? Let's say I blew my accounts. Rockstar changed it all. Ooh. Rip. Rip game. Yeah, see? That's why I risk a micro or two. And you calling me a pussy. See how it is, gang? Nah, but you're good, though. Of course, I always wish you the best. Whatever you say, gang. Whatever you say. Whatever you say. Yeah, you do, bro. Have a good one. I swear I had a picture. Cross that chains all the way to the flow, dog. Oh, dog. High time frame DOL. The high time frame's higher. We're definitely probably going to finish this buy model, but for everything that's culminating in my analysis right now, we should be able to draw into at least these Asia low midnight open area. It's definitely definitely not scary, but it was definitely not looking as good. It looks decent now, but we could still just chop sideways and just blast higher. That's what sometimes you'll see that with bullish price action where we leave a lot of relative equal lows and then just blast higher. So it's just something to stay careful of. Because like we have this, oh, you're on YouTube, yeah, so I'll show you real quick. Right, we have this, obvious hourly. I mean, we called this out from when it formed down here, right? Obvious MMXM. If we go to the Discord, Rostart chains all the way to the flow, dog. We're gonna hold, dog. Right, boom. 15-minute market maker model, and this was our low, right? So when we're seeing this, what are we seeing, right? We're seeing reaccumulation legs, long wick that gets filled to and through, reaccumulation, low resistance, and this is the low time frame, 2 minutes. So we're seeing the same thing inside the daily session. Asia session reaccumulates, breaks lower, reaccumulates into a smart money reversal below previous day low where we used previous week's range and Monday's low. So, if we zoom back out to the chart, well, what do we see? Monday, 8 p.m. low of week where we use Tuesday's low of week. I mean, we used Tuesday's daily low liquidity. So we boom, use the daily low. What are we also doing in here now? We have our first daily tap into our monthly FEG, into our second daily tap into our FEG, accounting for our double tap on our turtle soup. So yeah, and then we follow the MMXM here, right? That plays out into just zooming out and aligning time frames. And now we're just resting inside of that hourly MMXM here, where we have this draw higher, but I would like to see price move lower to then be able to move higher, whether it's into this dip here, leaving a breakaway gap, or if we come dig into the fair value gap here to then move higher. You know, we do see situations where we do just chop higher like that, but with the time and everything that's aligning right now, that's what's, you know, that's where price is telling me that it wants to go. Sorry for the TikTok. I mean, there's only one guy in there, so I know I can't really, it's hard to change screens. Super side note, you will never reach my goal. I be walking on a side note, and I'm almost walking on my brother's house. Yeah, I'm not. Not repeating it. That's a little lizard color Geico. In reality, I'm 5'4", stand on my money, now I'm 6'6". Hit her once, now she dismissed. Can't fuck her since I beg her lick dick. That's real life. That's real life, gang. We're 5'4", 5'5". Waiting for my entry. I hope it leaves you. I'm just trolling. I'm just trolling. That is not a 10 a.m. rejection block, gang. Don't say that. You're going to make me mad. None of these are rejection blocks. You can call this maybe a rejection block. And you see how we come in above the open. But I hate when rejection blocks look like this, because it just then looks like a 3 candle model, right? We have our 8 a.m. sequence high into 9, 10. But what I like rejection blocks to look like, we don't really have one. Just because of how silly price, like this. But I still don't like this. But well, it's alright. Right? When we have this big white up close candle. Right? Our big white up close candle. And I use the wick like that. Right? And it works out here. But in this situation, like where what I hate seeing you guys, like, I don't hate it, but where's my drawing? What I don't like seeing is when you guys will pull this rejection block all the way over and use it like an hour like later, like even like 4 hours later, right? If we're coming into 8 into 9, we're still using the hourly sequence, right? But say we come in here to like 10 or something, like, folk, there's literally no reason. There's literally no reason. But yeah, that's why I don't like how, like, I don't necessarily like, this could be technically a rejection block, but I don't like visually seeing it like that, because it's easier just to see the soup at that point after creating a range into 8, but right, souping out 7 time. But oh man, we're getting chop. We're getting bad chop. We're getting no follow through here. We get an SMT or something? I mean, no. This is terrible. I don't know. I feel like it's a pretty fair stop loss. I mean, take profit. That's like pretty much where mine is. Mm, mm, mm. What's the big going on with me? Just get all these drawings off the chart. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Alright, I'm finna post this. Yo, if you guys are just chilling, you want to drop a like on the YouTube video, appreciate it. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Alright, can we not get a song like this again, please? Let's see what's next. That's fun. Actually, that's that's better. Alright, we just chilling. Just chilling. I'm finna just put 10 minis short on my TikTok live. I've seen a lot of people do that, bruh, and they'll just get engagement. So I'm just gonna do that low key. It's good, Damien. In these shorts too, yeah, bruh. If they don't play out, gang, I don't know what the problem with the charts is. Alright, let's paper trade 40 minis. I'm gonna just do that. Yo, how do you get that not to show? Now it's obvious I'm paper trading for TikTok. We'll just leave it open, gang. It's all good. I'm gonna just say it's a live account. Not really. That's too far. No, but I'll just leave that on and see. Because, bro, I swear, you'll see anybody on paper trading on TikTok and it'll do good. But when they're actually in their account, it's like, what are we doing? Yeah, for the people who are actually smart, the real trades on TikTok, I mean, YouTube and then Discord, but I don't know. We'll see. Bugged. It's bugged. It's bugged. I just realized there's like a little piece of that. Oh, keep yawning, bro. Can't stop. It's Somalian broker. Like, no stop loss? No stop loss, gang. I can feel the brain change, man, or nutrient to beta payments. Uh-oh, Lean's saying something. I'm excited. Let's see what Lean has to say. Holy moly, I'm bored. If 10 a.m. opens per... Yeah, I like that, yeah. Sometimes I need to be alone. If 10 somehow just rails higher, we're cooked, bro. This is ridiculous, chop. Guys, the trend line is going crazy. Hey, Cole. I knew he would hop out instantly. First in the biz date. Yo, I low-key forgot to look at news for today. After the one event. Bro, he keeps joining and leaving. He's silly. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Man, I gotta drop 235. Little 235 on man, RIP my dog, bro. For all the 5 people sitting in here. That's what we're sad about today, gang. 16, I think he's like 18 actually. 18 years. Had the dog 16 years, bro. He's just old. He's just old. You know, sometimes all of our animals. Oh, Trump's talking at 9, 10. You mean? Oh man, that's awesome. At 9. Fuck it, gang. To be honest with you, but nah, we should be good. It depends. I don't know. Honestly, it's pretty 50-50. I didn't know he was talking at 9. So LL on me. But we're good. Nah, but yeah, he's just older. Every single one of mine, I had one cat named Zen where just randomly, gang, just randomly came home one day and he was in the garage. But that's the only animal that I've never had or that we've ever had that hasn't lived longer than like 10, 15 years. Both of my old cats, they were old, man. But that dog is ancient, man. He's ancient. 16-year-old dog. 16 is just crazy. But I think he's 18, right? Because when we got him, he was a what's it called? Um, he was a pound dog. So, we got him from the pound, but he was at least 2. Like he wasn't no baby when we got him. So, I don't know. It's just sad. Yeah, it's like something you accept, right? Because you say about to get there, you kind of know it's coming, but it's still like shocking. Because that was like my dog. Doesn't make it any less sad. It's just unfortunate. Let's get everybody on TikTok. If you want to see my actual trade, it's on YouTube. I'm on Top Step. Trying to paper trade to get some engagement, gang. Gotta hit the 40 minis. I don't trade high enough. I don't trade enough. What's it called? I don't trade enough. Enough size. 1 to 2 micros is not making it big on the TikTok live, gang. Yeah, I'm probably finna close. Like, probably gonna end up closing. Honestly, yeah, we're down 300 into 10. How much is this? Like a 80? I don't know, bro. We'll probably end up close. I don't want to close, but I retrospectively do. I mean, 80's nothing, bro. We'll let it breathe to this high because honestly, if it does sweep it, we talked about our sequence and everything. We do have an OT resting here. I want to give it a chance to breathe and break a bit down. But Tori's gonna get us if we allow it to play out. But yeah, honestly, it's moving really bad. And if you can spot this is bad price action, bro, like Russ, I always oh shit, my bad, my bad. I always forget to ask you though, how I forget because I asked so many people. How long have you been doing it again? Like just ICT? Yeah, obviously if there's 2 people on the TikTok live, I mean this is a paper trade, but yeah, 10:30 seems to be the delivery. Yeah, we'll see. This chop is just horrendous, bro. I mean, this is bad. Yeah, honestly, I'm just gonna take the $30 loss because at this point, this should be one of those trades where I'm break even already. We're running lower. I mean, I'm not trying to take like 80 or $100 loss on something stupid. And at the point where we're at now, like, I mean, you guys can see this is such low probability. This, if we just circle. Let me figure out where the drawing is so I can actually use it. Here we go. Okay, brush. Right, so if we look, one, we should have delivered roughly somewhere around here. Open, we could have got at least some delivery, right? We do tap an OTE, that's cool. But, I mean, with the displacement away, right, we have this first tap into the FEG, second tap into an OTE, right? We're already disrespecting. So, for me, it's just lower probability. No, it's good for you to hold. I've just already taken a loss on the day, and there's really, I mean, you guys know me. I'm hard-headed as fuck. Like, I'll be convicted until the cows come home, but like this is just on top of this, bruh. Hopefully we can break out of this range overnight and hop into a better day tomorrow. But really, $300 loss first day of the thing. I'm not too mad. Even if it does break down lower here, and we can end up flushing these lows, like it is what it is, right? I'm not gonna sit here and cry about it. Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna close this paper trade. I don't even like doing that shit. But yeah, this is paper. If you guys want to see the real trade, there's only one person in there. But yeah, just check out the YouTube channel. We're also live in the Discord. Yeah, other than that, let's see. Yeah, if you guys are still in here on the Discord, bro, y'all be sure to drop a like on the YouTube video before you head out. Other than that, let's see. Oh, hold on, I'm getting a fucking phone call. Hold on. All right. Yeah, so guys, even like I said, even if it does start breaking lower here, there's no reason to get FOMO. Trader, I know you're in the trade, but you know, you know. Alright. Let's see. Only down 341. Let's check out let's see, is there anything to check up on? No, not really. So yeah, we're probably gonna get off soon. I always end up delaying and finding something to talk about or some shit. But yeah, see you, bro. I almost said your name again, so that's why bro sounded like that. I'm terrible about names, Jesus. But yeah, have a good one, man. I ask everybody for their names and accidentally name drop everybody. Like, it's silly. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all have a good one. I'm gonna hop out of here. So I don't start yapping again. But yeah, see you, LeBron. See you, Trader. See you, Lean. Y'all have a good one. Let's see. All we're still live is on YouTube. Let's see if anybody's in the chat. It doesn't say. What in the world? But yeah, appreciate you guys tuning into the YouTube. We'll be live, of course, every single day. So you guys be sure to tune in. Other than that, yeah, it says like 2 or 3 people are watching. Yeah, so you guys have a good one. Hope you guys have a good little rest of your day. Like we said, you just can't do nothing about AIDS price action. So, whew, whew. All right, boys, y'all have a good one.